Wayne Rooney. The name alone brings back memories of thunderous goals, crunching tackles, and a fire that burned every time he stepped on the pitch. He wasn't just a striker. He was a warrior, a playmaker, and a leader rolled into one. But how good was Wayne Rooney, really? Today we'll dive into his rise from a teenage prodigy to the legendary number 10 at Manchester United. Explore his prime years where he was unstoppable, and remember why Rooney deserves to be mentioned among the greatest players in Premier League history. Rooney's story began at Everton, where at just 16 years old he scored that unforgettable wonder goal against Arsenal, smashing the ball into the top corner and announcing himself to the world. The commentators shouted, "Remember the name, Wayne Rooney," and football never forgot it. By the time Manchester United came calling in 2004, Rooney was already England's brightest prospect. United paid £27 million for him, a record for a teenager at the time, and expectations were sky-high. He wasted no time proving his worth, scoring a hat-trick on his Champions League debut against Fenerbahce at Old Trafford. Instantly, he became the face of United's next generation. As Rooney entered his prime years, he became the complete forward. He had pace, power, vision, and a relentless work ethic. In the late 2000s, especially after Cristiano Ronaldo left for Real Madrid, Rooney carried Manchester United on his back. The 2009-10 season was arguably his finest individual campaign. He scored 34 goals in all competitions, terrorizing defenders with his movement and finishing. He won the PFA Players Player of the Year award and was in unstoppable form until injury derailed his season. But beyond the numbers, what made Rooney special was his versatility. He could play as a striker, a number 10, or even drop deeper into midfield, sacrificing personal glory for the team's success. His prime also gave us some of the most iconic moments in Premier League history. Who can forget the overhead kick against Manchester City in 2011? A goal that has been replayed 1,000 times, symbolizing his instinct and audacity. Or the long-range strikes from midfield, lobbing goalkeepers from 40 yards out as if it were routine. Rooney had an engine that never stopped, and he combined raw aggression with genuine technical skill. Sir Alex Ferguson often said that Rooney could play anywhere on the pitch and still be effective because he was simply that good. By the time his Manchester United career ended in 2017, Rooney had become the club's all-time leading scorer with 253 goals in 559 appearances, surpassing Sir Bobby Charlton's long-standing record. He won 5 Premier League titles, a Champions League, 3 League Cups, an FA Cup, and a Europa League title. He wasn't just a scorer of goals. He was a scorer of great goals, and he did it while carrying the expectations of one of the biggest clubs in the world on his shoulders. For England, he scored 53 goals in 120 appearances, becoming the national team's all-time top scorer as well, a record only recently surpassed by Harry Kane. Rooney's greatness wasn't just in the stats or the trophies, though. It was in his attitude. He embodied the spirit of Manchester United, fearless, relentless, and willing to put the team first. Whether he was tracking back to make a tackle, barking instructions at teammates, or unleashing a shot from distance, Rooney played with a passion that fans could connect with. He wasn't perfect. He had his fiery temper, his controversies, but that raw edge was part of what made him so compelling. He was authentic, he was human, and he always gave everything. So how good was Wayne Rooney? The answer is simple. He was one of the best to ever play for Manchester United and one of the greatest English players of all time. He may not always get the same spotlight as Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, but his influence on United's golden era was immense. He was the glue that held the team together after Ronaldo's departure, the leader who set the tone on the pitch, and the legend who rewrote the club's record books. Even now, years after his retirement, Rooney's legacy is secure. The goals, the trophies, the passion, it all adds up to a career that fans will never forget. He was more than just a striker. He was the heart of Manchester United for over a decade. And that's why Wayne Rooney will always be remembered as a true footballing legend. So what do you think? Was Wayne Rooney underrated compared to the other stars of his era? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like if you enjoyed this breakdown. And don't forget to subscribe for more football history and analysis. Because remembering Rooney isn't just about looking back. It's about celebrating one of the game's greatest ever players.